All right, so we're gonna do a video today, arm video. One more update, and then that's it. Cut is done. I believe this is only week 12. We're in the middle of May, and I want to hold at this weight now till probably August or July, one of the two, July or August. We're gonna see what happens over the next couple of weeks here. I just don't want to keep cutting down and then holding down. I want to kind of have some frame, like some weight still on me. I believe there's probably 8 pounds. I mean, I still had 4 weeks of dieting. Normally I dieted to 16 weeks, so I think we would have been just snap peeled in 4 more weeks, which I'm happy with. But I'm sitting at 223 right now, and I'm going to hold 223 and maybe gum up a little bit more, like I said, for the next couple months, and then decide what we're going to do for fall and shows, and if I'm going to go back up again in weight or cut down for, show ready look kind of thing. So, but now it's time to clean the body out. This is what I do after every cut. Basically the next 2 to 4 weeks, the training will be cut back a lot. Nothing too intense. I want to rest the body, get over some of these aches and pains of training straight for a year without any breaks. So that's where this comes in. I will be, going in. It just won't be moving, large sums of weight. It'll be more field training kind of thing, lower weight, higher volume stuff, and just, get the body back and rejuvenated. I'm going to come off all my supplements and everything else as well, clean out the guts and clean out the organs, kidneys, livers, heart, all that shit, just to flush things out a bit more, do more blood work. Just had blood work done a couple months in December, and it was really good. So hopefully we'll keep on that pace. So yeah, so it's kind of what the next 2 to 4 weeks are going to be, is just light duty training, no supplements. Even that, probably won't be taking much vitamins as I normally do. All of it. So that's the goal. So we're going to get on arms here. I'm going to go change, get ready, and we're going to train arms in here today. So hopefully she's a good one. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, that was cool. That just turned back on. I guess my mic was off. So, you can probably hear me now. Breathe and snot and sniffle and all that stuff. Hey, check this out. New water bottles. We got 3 different colors: black, glass, or is this the glass one? I don't know. And I don't know, there's another color. But, go to NatFit. It's probably backwards on the screen too, who knows. Anywho, natfitcanada.ca. They got some good shit on there. Check them out. Alright, let's do this again. I'm going to do a back off with that guy. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was good. I like that. Very good. Whew. Alright, I'm going to switch some of this stuff up around here. We're going to do some single arm cable curls next, so I'm going to get that rolling. Alright. Still struggling with my microphone, so technology, man, technology. It's hard, really hard, I find, when you're taking these deloads weeks or downtime from the gym. It's really hard to stay out of the gym. That's why when I will be going in, it'll be just to move and make things feel all right. Any issues like my shoulder and bicep, I won't touch. But it's hard not to go in there and, crank it up, so to speak, like you would normally train. Especially once you start eating again and eating, more calories, and your body's like chewing it up, and you're like, "Fuck, I gotta." So that's the hard part. Dieting's not the hard part. It's really taking the time you need away from the gym. That is by far, for me anyway, the hardest part about all this shit. And I will. I'll definitely take close to one full week off for sure. And then the other times I'll just go in and move lighter loads around. Oh. I'm really just trying to isolate the bicep without having any of the pain or anything else that kicks in. So just like that. We're gonna do another set for sure. Keep this rolling, and yeah, let's take a break. I don't normally do too many cable bicep movements except for in my own gym. When I'm at training in other gyms, I'll never use a cable. I'll use more dumbbells and machines that they have. Lots of bench supported machines, which I really like, but I think there's been a couple that I've used that. That's why I've got a fucked up bicep tendon right now. So just too heavy, too much isolation, locked in on benches. A little too much, I would say. It's at a different angle, not like a preacher curl. These are more out, straight in front of you. Your arms are pretty much out in front of you, locked in, and you're curling, which works great. But then one of my favorite movements. But I might have just overdone it, Oh. Good. They're just starting to feel good, even this arm. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep doing sets upon sets of these at 20 pounds. So those are gonna be done. We're gonna do some dips next. I haven't done that for a while, so I'm looking forward to doing some of that, and then yeah, move on from there. All right. We're gonna do some dips. Ooh, this chair is low. Ooh. 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 Oh, that's good. Oh. I haven't decided yet if my strength has dropped that much on this prep. It has come down a bit, but I think it's more the sleeping. Like, it's not that I'm sleeping like crap, it's I'm staying up too late on my own terms. And I'm watching too much hockey and shit at nighttime, so I gotta get up at 5. So to be going to bed every night around 11:30, you're only getting 5.5 hours of sleep. It just catches up. So I've had about 15 hours this week, and it's Wednesday, and I'm not sure if that plays a factor into my strength, because even last week my strength felt it was starting to come down, and I wasn't even sleeping that great last week, so it's hard to figure out if it's from the food, or sleeping, or both. But for the little that I was eating, carb wise, and my sleep, it's surprising that anything's moving. So, what can you do? It's part of the game, right? We're gonna throw some more weight on here. Walking around, we're sitting there talking and not putting plates on. So, now we got six of these guys on here. I know a lot of people have problems with this movement, or I hear about it. And it's not 90% of the time people are coming up too high. If you're doing this for triceps, you don't want to be driving way up high, so your shoulders and chest are engaging. You want to keep them back, sitting flat back. You want your back flat against the bench, and you want your elbows to be in tight. And then when you start coming up with the weight, you only go until you feel it in your triceps and it's not engaging in your shoulders, if that makes sense. So as soon as you move this, you should start feeling it in your triceps. But once it's out of the triceps, it starts moving to the chest and shoulder. That's when you've gone too high. And the more angle you have sitting on here, the more it's going to go to your chest. The more upright you're sitting, the more it's going to go to your triceps. So you've just got to find that sweet spot. I suggest everybody do it when they're starting slowly, so they can really feel the muscle contract. And again, like I said, once you're up too high, if you come up too high in a bigger range, you're definitely getting away from the tricep movement part of it. So keep that in mind. Oh, that was a lot. Fuck. Clearly no caffeine is working today, or pre-workout for that matter. I've already worked 4 hours this morning. Now I'm on my break, and then in about an hour I'll be back with clients till 7 tonight. So I'm tired. Thank God it's almost a holiday. Now. Motherfucker. Whew, that was good. That was real good. Who's falling off? Nope. Unlike a charm. Okay, we'll take a break. One more of these guys to do. Okie doke, we're gonna do one more set of these guys. Finish them off. And then do some biceps. Jesus fuck. Sorry. I am fucking tired. But like they say, I guess, better be tired and in the gym than tired not in the gym. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's what they normally say. I don't know what that meant at all. It's deep though. Write that down. Oh fuck. Holy motherfucker. Oh god. That's fun. Oh, those are done. Let's spray this off. Do a bicep movement next. Alright, we're going to do some biceps. I'm going to keep this light. We're going to do some seated curls. The reason seated are great because it locks your back in. No swinging. Keeps you, your arms in perfect form and locked in. So that's key to biceps. A lot of people swing and alternate. I do most of my biceps at the same time, both hands at the same time, or arms at the same time. And I try not to swing or use my back for anything. So again, be going lighter on these ones, way lighter. Because of this bicep, I'm just going to go slow and just make sure everything fires. It sucks because, I feel that pulling so much up here that it takes away from the curl, and the pump and the blood flow, what you feel going in, it's all just fucking terrible. God, it pisses me off. If this was heavy, I'd be fucked. My shoulder couldn't take it. That's how much your shoulders engage when you do anything, or if you have a shoulder problem. Arms, shoulders, chest, maybe even back sometimes. It's kind of fucks with everything. So I hate having shoulder issues. I've had them my whole life. I just normally haven't had issues with it for the last 2 years. I was wondering if it was from the diet and being depleted, not having a lot of carbs and the weight coming down quick, and I thought maybe that was it. I wasn't holding enough water around the joints, but it's definitely an injury. So get more tissue work done on Friday, which is, basically every third Friday is when I get it done. So that'll be good. And then, like I said, time off from the gym. Let everything chill. Come back. hopefully spend the long weekend sleeping. Even though I'll be up north, I highly doubt I'll be sleeping too much, but kind of crossing my fingers for one rainy day that I can wake up and be like, yeah, I can stay in bed till 9 or so. This is great. But we'll see. As long as the rain goes away by lunchtime. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Jesus. Oh, it's more my shoulder than anything. It's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, this whole prep's been one thing after another. I mean, I started out with an oblique tear week 1 pretty much, or just before prep. I can't remember which one it was, which took 3 weeks to pretty much come back from. I trained pretty much the same, except for some body parts I had to take a couple weeks away from, like back. Anything with my core. Yeah, so that sucked. And then about, I would say 5 to 6 to maybe even 6, 7 weeks ago, then it was my shoulder. And then right after that, I went to my biceps, and my obliques got better. So it's been a painful one, that's for sure. But that's part of this game. I mean, we all have it. I'm lucky I don't have knee problems. So I'd rather take the odd discomfort and pain for, a couple months than living with the shoulder pain or, all that shit all the time. It's like knee pain. Once you get that, it's really hard to get away from. So I'm lucky I've never really had that. And when I did, I had surgery right away to fix it, which was the best thing I've ever done. So, alrighty, let's finish these off and be done. It was a quick bicep workout. I didn't do any supersets, or not supersets, but any intensifiers on the arm, on the bicep. They did one with tries, but pretty much straight sets to a working set. So and I don't know what I'm going to be doing over my period of time off from the gym with videos and stuff. So I probably will do some, keep everybody updated. And I mean, they're not going to be, it's not like any of them are exciting anyway. So fuck. But so once we get back into a bulk, we'll get into that more once I get fat again. Yeah, as soon as I start to tire out, it goes right to my shoulders. I can't push through anything. Or this shoulder. It's fucking annoying. So fucking frustrating. Oh well. Okay, let's do a check-in and see how things are going. Okay, my famous check-in wall. So let's do this. Let's do this. Every time. I don't know why it doesn't do there, you know? So bizarre. Oh, to me. Every time I do check in, I'm fucking hairy as shit too. So, alrighty, let's get this going. So, that's bad. As soon as I flex, I start to sweat. Fuck. Oh, it didn't work. I can't get that to connect. So, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Like I said, still had 4 weeks left, which is good. And, yeah. Yeah. That's it. So, we'll see you soon.